Okay, let's start. So right now we're trying to create a shield material with Fabrice's help, and we just created a simple material and then added an emissive color for now. So yeah, what would be the next step?
Okay, important thing is that the shader is set on translucency, so that we have.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot
you
to
can hear
mention
me,
that.
right? Translucent material, so that we can work with different transparencies. And on the opacity now, we want to kind of control where the shield is actually glowing or not with the opacity. This is like the blue emissive color is just will probably overall stay the same. We will see. Um, so let's go for opacity, and we try as first a Fresnel or Fresnel node. Fresnel. And we put this inside and we see what's happening on the opacity.
Put this where?
Yes,
The
opacity. So, and what we see is like the inner part is already getting more transparent while the outer part is staying like that. And we can try a bit of different values here. Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure what value is doing what there. But you see there, it seems like it's the softness of the gradient. So maybe we do something which is, genau. And the base should be like, let's say 0.01 or something, that the inside is almost transparent completely. Maybe even more, maybe 0.
Okay.
By that, we have the inside is basically just nothing, And if we want to change the strength of the outer parts, we will probably get to that. Okay, now how we created that it's not just like this plain gradient, we can mix this together with the image texture. And I saw you had some nice image textures of cool patterns already. We can try that.
See if I can find it.
Mm-hmm. You can go inside the perfect. This here. This we want this on the So for example, we take this one. You can take really anything you like and try different things. But how to combine that? You do that by multiplying both values.
With the emissive color.
No, the emissive color stays always the same. You can just put this up there. We want to multiply this with the Fresnel, and we will see what it gives.
Okay.
Now it's the outer part is like that, and now but it's standing still, and we want that it moves. And to make it move, we use the so-called panner.
So the node.
So in front of the UVs from the texture. And we put this inside the UVs. And the panner is like something, it always makes the texture move a bit. So let's try 0.1 on the X, and we will see what it brings. Yeah, usually you can, on top on show, I think you can make it so it's, no. Somewhere it's possible to make it run as animated, because this is important now. We should need that. Wait, let me check. Wait. Unreal show material animated.
Erick, can you switch to the other shader?
This one.
Just want to see if that is animated.
Yeah, this one is also not.
It's not showing it, but it's also animated.
Can you press on the three dots there on the left? Show FPS. Still not. Oh yeah, there. Now it's working. Yeah. Okay, go to the other one again. Yeah. Okay, so now what we see is that the panner is always moving the texture to the right, and now a bit to the top as well, now that you have put it on. Just so you know why we press 0.1. If we press 10, for example, it's super quick. Just as a reminder. Like this is too fast. Yeah. Just if you ever wonder why a penner is like, it's somehow they make it super slow. Okay, and you still see that the material is kind of like well, it's actually not looking that bad, I must say. But usually, what I like to do is that I mix two textures together and make the panners move in different directions. So just copy paste the panner together with the texture. Copy paste, and the other panner you make move like minus 0.1, minus 0.1. And now you mix these two as multiply together and put this inside the multiply. Exactly. And now we have a more, this is more undistinguishable. It also gets a bit lower, you see. It gets less strong. Yeah, but yeah, try 0.1. What brings it? What it gives? Also interesting. Yeah, we have some point. We see there is one point where the texture is like going, like there's a little moment where the texture is like always on top and then looks like a reverse in that way. Maybe you see it.
Yeah, I
And
see
we can
that
solve
when it
this.
reverses.
What?
Yeah, I see where that one frame that is. Yeah, that it was there. Okay.
We
How
can
can
solve
you
this
resolve?
by either we use another texture for the second one, or we make the second one a little bit bigger. Therefore, we make in the panner, in the coordinate, we put in the coordinate, texture coordinate node. You remember? You pull out, coordinates, texture coordinate. And there you put in UV tiling. On the bottom, you make 1.1 and 1.1. So the texture is slightly bigger scaled, and now we will never have this moment of repeatness again.
Yeah, I
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
Can you
So
go
now
to the Fresnel settings? Just
Yeah.
wanna see if I learned something. Hi, JM.
My jam. Hi.
We are currently learning something here about creating shaders. So the Fresnel has two settings. Please, can you reduce the upper one again so the inside is transparent? Make it really high so I can see the difference. Just make it really high. So it should be. Oh, is it now full transparent? Oh, is it the other way around? Can you make it really low?
This one is how much is the gradient? How much is, like, it's now totally to the outside, this thin line. If you make it to 0, then it's.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Okay, now I get it. So can you make it like, let's take 10? Let's make 10. I want to make a thin line. Okay, this looks like a thin line to me.
Yes.
Good. So the other base, the other number, can you change that number?
Let's make it. Okay, I'll just do 0.5.
This is the inside. How much is the inside minimum? The minimum of. You know what? We can make it even more visible. Put the Fresnel. Put it into the base color. Then we will understand how it works. Put the Fresnel in the base color and put out the emissive color and opacity. Put them out. And now we see what's happening with the Fresnel. So the first one is how big is the gradient to the edges. Yeah. So if this one is bigger, then the gradient is very small. So now it's just a thin line around the sphere in the center. But if it's lower, then the gradient gets bigger. So try 4. You see?
Yes, I see. Mm-hmm.
And the lower number is like the minimum color on the center. So right now it's 0.05. If we do 0, then the center will be black.
Yes, that is what we need, because then it's 100% transparent.
Yeah.
Okay, then make the other number 10 again, please. No, yeah, first let's change that. So now it's a thin line. Okay, this is what I want. I want to have a thin line so we see, okay, there is a shield, right?
Yeah.
But it's not covering or distracting from the inside of the ship. Okay, let's reverse that. And I think we need to look somewhere else. I guess we need to
I have
multiply
another
the
idea too.
textures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put the multiplier back to opacity and the emissive color back to where it was and the base color off. So now it's maybe it's not strong enough. We can make it a bit stronger maybe if we do, instead the Fresnel multiply, we do a multiply add out of the Fresnel. No. There's really a node called multiply add.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, and you put the base. Well, yeah, we will see. We will see which way around. I'm not sure right now. Okay. And try it the other way around. Thinking. Oh, no, this was not what I wanted to. Okay. Then one other thing. Put it back to multiply. I just ask myself and put this inside here and try one thing. I want to try if we now put the Fresnel again and add it at the end to the multiply. So you pull out of the Fresnel, make add, and now put it after the multiply.
Wait, put it out like this.
Yeah. And now out of the multiply into the B, and then inside the opacity. I just want to see what will happen there. Yeah, okay. No. Yeah. So he's absolutely over covering the texture. I just wanted to have it a bit stronger.
Can you delete
yeah,
the
okay,
second
I have an idea.
Okay.
Put away the add. And here, after the multiply, create a new multiply. And then we just multiply by, let's say, 2 or 3, and to increase the intensity. So now if you put it on, let's say, 5 or 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it gets stronger outside. Yeah, this is what I wanted to. Yeah.
But there's no artifacts, right? Because of the stream, I'm not sure if I see some artifacts there.
You see it, like you mean the edge there?
Yeah,
that one edge, that is sadly.
Yeah, this is because of the UV unwrap of the sphere. If you turn around to the other side of the sphere, there's no unwrap. So usually what we would try, if we would have the shield material and we would probably rotate it to make it easy, we would just rotate it to the side where the UV cut is not happening.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Then now let's apply what we just have learned to the shader that we are currently using, because the distracting part is because there's no Fresnel used, correct? Can you open the shader that we are using right now? Okay, but what you see here, these are multiple shaders, I think. Which one is ours?
This is all ours. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, but there are different kind of shaders you can switch between different visuals.
Yeah, they just have different parameters, I think.
Yeah. So what they did, I think, is they put all the possibilities into one giant shader, which I really dislike. But yeah, this is why it looks so bad. But there's only one that is relevant for us. So which one is it?
But I don't get this. Like, everything is together creates this material, or what you mean?
Do you remember the page from the asset? There were different aesthetics for the shield.
Ah.
And I think what they did here is they created all the different options of aesthetics and visuals in one giant shader, and you just switch in between of them.
Yeah, but
That's why
still,
it
at
looks
the end,
good.
I think at the end, if you go into
Yeah.
the material shader view in the shader graph, no matter what material you choose, no matter what shield type or something you use, he probably uses all the shader settings that you have here in any case.
Yes, you are correct. Everything is connected.
Yeah.
Okay, then we need to look at opacity. Is that correct? And just make a Fresnel lens in between.
So there is a Fresnel already, but they added, obviously, or what do you want? You want here to change it that there is Fresnel only in the,
Whatever
what
I'm
is
looking at, I want to have the inside be transparent.
Okay, you can just go to the material settings and just go to the opacity to the end of the line.
Exactly.
And add here a multiply by Fresnel.
Exactly. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
See, I learned.
It's a bit strange, but yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah.
See, now let's make the minimum number even lower. Let's make it 0. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, works for me. Let's make it on the edges a bit higher. Let's go with 10. Let's go with 10.
Nice.
Okay, there you go. How does this look to you?
Let's try it.
Yeah, interesting.
So where's our shield?
There. There's no middle part.
Yeah, okay. And there's only one thing missing right now. Can you please activate the hit animation? If that is not too hard to do.
I think it's activated.
But it's not because there's no. In the past, when we got hit, the color of the shield changed at the position where we got hit.
Okay, suddenly it's not.
And something is off. Something is it's just going through. Okay, this is. You know what? Let's stop wasting time. Let's look into this one other day. Okay, we can stop the recording for now.
Yeah.
All right.